Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. And today we are going to do a stitch and chat. And for those of you that are new, welcome. I am Jennifer, and we are going to be working on the quick stitched curly tailed Rosie, and this is what she will look like when she is done. And there's a bunch of us that are doing this in Zoom and so forth, and I haven't worked on it lately, but I'm gonna work on it for the next 3 days for my rotation. So we are going to get started. I just gotta remember where I'm at because I haven't worked on it in a while, and I guess I was kind of getting burnt out because of all the confetti. And right now, I'm trying to figure out where I'm at. Yeah, Jennifer doesn't, I just don't remember where I'm at. So, let's see. I think I know, I don't know where I'm at. But we're gonna go with it, because like I said, I don't remember where I'm at. All right. I'm probably gonna have to sit here for a minute and figure that out, because yeah, okay, I know where I'm at now. Let me tell you, it is not fun when you don't remember where you are. And I just realized that this is all right, I think I know where I'm at now. I'm just not. I'm having a time, guys, because I haven't worked on this in a couple of weeks. So it's like trying to remember where I'm at. And yeah, it's not been fun trying to remember where I'm stitching and what I'm stitching on. It's crazy because usually I know, and I'm usually pretty good about remembering where I left off, but I'm totally lost right now. And next time I'm gonna have to make sure I know where I'm at, because, and I'm not using Pattern Keeper for this. When I decided to do this, I decided that I wanted to use paper chart, because I don't know, I haven't worked with a paper chart in a while when I do a HAID, and I'm probably going to regret that, but it's okay. It is what it is. So, not a whole lot to tell you all. Yesterday, I did I had my Zoom yesterday. I worked on another project, and then Justin and I did something. He wanted to spend some time with me, because he's been working on moving out, and so he's been, spending a lot of time with his future roommates, trying to get their, trying to get, stuff that they need for the apartment and so forth. So, and today he is with them now, because they are helping somebody move, and so he wanted to spend some time with me, because he looked at me the other Friday when he came home from work, and he was like, I'm an adult now, and I don't get to spend a whole lot of time with you. And I was like, well, and it doesn't bother me, because Justin has always been one of these people, one of these kids that he you know, goes into his room, and he's always been like that, even when he was a kid, and would just go in his room, and that's where he'd stay. And, you know, he doesn't like to watch stuff that I watch. And of course, I don't like the stuff that he watches, because he watches anime, and I am not into anime. I've tried, and I just think it's just really, really weird. So, you know, if I'm, you know, watching something that, you know, I want to watch, and, you know, he wants to spend time with me, he comes out and watches it with me, but he doesn't like it, and he doesn't last very long. So he and I just kind of, we just, you know, don't worry about it after that. And, last night he was like, you know, I want to spend some time with you. I was like, okay. So, which kind of shocked me, because he doesn't usually want to do that. He usually doesn't, you know, he usually goes in his room, and streams on his channel, and then that's it. So I was like, okay. So, he, you know, I told him, I said, well, you know, you pick what you want to do, and we'll do it. So he decided that he wanted to go get some food. So we went to, where did we go? We went and got takeout, actually. And because nobody delivers out here where we live. So he and I walked and got it, and then we came home, and he picked out something to watch, and which I can't even remember what that is now. No, I'm serious. So we, you know, we did that, and he looked at me, and he was like, you aren't upset with me, are you? And I was like, why would I be upset with you? And he says, well, you know, I don't usually come out here with you, and I know you think that I am treating you like I have like you have the plague. And I mean, like I said, he's been like this for a while, a long time. It's not, you know, it's nothing new. It doesn't offend me. And I told him, I said, son, you know, you've been like this since you were a child. And I said, the only time that we really, you know, it's not a big thing. I said, we get along. It's not a big deal. And he's like, okay. He says, I just don't want you to think that when I move out, I don't want to spend time with you. And I'm like, dude, you're fine. So, you know, we did that. We watched a movie, and then this morning, he looked at me and he was like, please make sure that I'm up by 8 o'clock, because one of his friends is moving, and he didn't want to be late. And I was like, okay. So he did that this morning, and now he's gone, and he's, you know, he told me, he says, I don't know when I'm going to be home, Mom. And I looked at him, I said, so you don't work today? And he says, no. I said, all right. I said, I wasn't sure. I wanted to make sure before, you know. He says, no, I don't work today. I was like, okay. So, he's like, are you, yeah. He was like, I'll, you know, be home at some point. And I said, okay. And so he did. He went and did his thing. And I'm trying to figure out where I'm supposed to start. I'm trying to find the color. Let me tell you, it's All right. I don't even know where. All right. I just want to make sure I'm starting in the right place, because sometimes I mess that up too. So today we're just gonna, me and little dude, and I think, wait a minute, I'm supposed to be using one strand. Why am I using two? Or am I? I'm using two. I'm supposed to be using one. There we go. Okay. I told you. You would think it's Monday, but it's not. So yeah, he'll be gone most of the day, and I told him, I said, do you know when you're going to be home? He's like, no. Why? And I said, well, I just want to know. So, you know, especially if you're going to, you know, be home for dinner. And he's like, I don't know, but I'll call you. And I was like, okay. I was like, just, you know that, you know, I will be making dinner. He's like, okay. And so last night, while we were sitting and spending time together, he looked at me, he says, I got a question. What? He says, he wanted to know, because he's been asking me about the monitors that I have, because I have two monitors. And he asked me, he says, when you use your two monitors, how do you do that? So I showed him, and he was like, but do you use them when you're streaming? And I said, no, because I don't know how. And I don't have another camera. And he says, well, have you ever done the split screen? And I said, yeah, but I don't have two external cameras to do that. I would love to do that again, but you know, until I can get the cameras, I can't. And he was like, but don't you feel awkward? I was like, why are you asking me this? And apparently he's been doing it. And I said, well, how are you doing that? I mean, how are you? And I don't know how he does this, because I walked in one night, you know, being very quiet because I wanted to watch him stream. And I asked him, I said, how do you do the laptop, and you know, how do you use both the laptop and your TV? And apparently there's a way. Don't ask me. I don't know. I'm totally clueless when it comes to all that. And he tried to explain it. And I said, well, that really, I don't understand. And he's like, it's not hard, Mom. I was like, okay. He's like, you've been doing YouTube for a while. You should know how to do this. And I said, no, I'm sorry, I don't. So I don't know how he does it, and I didn't ask. So and I'm not sure what program he uses, because it's not OBS. And I told him, I said, I just think it's kind of, you know, cool how you're doing that. And he was like, what do you do? Go watch my channel? And I said, every time you post a thing, it gives me a notification. I said, no, I don't go over there every time you do it. And he's like, oh, okay. He's like, well, that's just kind of awkward to have my mother be a subscriber. And I'm like, dude, I've been a subscriber to your channel for 3 or 4 years before you turned 18. Oh, so, yeah, he was just kind of feeling some kind of awkward and everything. And so but yeah, so this morning he's gone, he's done that, and now it's just me and little dude. So today I'm going to be working on, you know, Rosie, and listening to a book, because it's the readathon, and I totally forgot. And I said it the other day in a video and I still forgot. So I'm going to sit down today and listen to a couple of books on Audible, and or start a couple of books, and then you know, I'm gonna stitch, and of course I'll have the TV on in the background. But other than that, I mean, there's not a whole lot going on today, because yeah, I've been staying to myself lately, which is all good. So, and I did get a new pair of scissors. I'm trying to start having scissors, you know, different scissors for each project. And I've been grabbing the ones that I already have and putting them in projects. And I bought this pair the other day at on Amazon. I think they were like $6-7. And it came with a little thing. And I'm waiting for a scissor fob and to come from another friend of mine, Tammy Clevenger, and she's gonna mail that out this week. And yeah, so I've been trying to start doing that. And I'm even gonna start doing that with my grime guards too. But yeah, I just have to do it a little at a time, because, you know, I can only do so much you know, so much at one time. But I have not bought my Star Trek chart yet. I know y'all are anticipate, you know, waiting anxiously for me to get the chart. I haven't gotten it yet. I will hopefully be getting it here soon. It was contingent on how much I made from my mystery Christmas hostess party, and I did on for my Tupperware, but that was a bust as always, and which kind of, you know, put me in a mood yesterday, because, you know, I don't know. So I am hopefully going to be getting it here soon. I was looking at the size I needed, and I don't know if I'm going to go and buy it this month when I get the other for the other two. I haven't decided, so we'll see. You know, I got to think about it. And I'm also going to be rotating out some projects, and because, you know, if I'm especially going to start the Star Wars one, I really need to you know, rotate out. And yeah, so I don't know, I'm getting there, but we'll see. I'm just trying to figure out what I'm gonna do, because yeah, I've been starting stuff and I'm like, no, don't want to get overwhelmed. And I really don't, because the last time I got overwhelmed, I quit stitching for like 2 years, and that wasn't a good thing, and I don't want to do that. So because I love my stitching too much to quit. So that's why I'm trying to do the you know, the 3-day thing. And I think I'm just gonna end up taking the spin the wheel app on my phone, and especially with WhipGo, because I'm gonna do WhipGo, and I want to make sure, you know, for next year, I want to make sure that you know, I, you know, put my rotation in there. Let's see. So it's been one of those things where let's see, where am I? I don't even know what I'm doing or where I'm at. Because, all right, that 1, 2, okay. But other than that, there's not been a whole lot going on around here. We are, you know, like I said, stitching and listening to books today. And that's really all I'm going to do today. And I'm sorry, I know you all probably can't see what I'm doing. I don't know, can you? I can't even see. I'm looking at my phone and I can't see a thing. And that's just, you know, me being, I hope I'm not blind. But, yeah, so that's all I'm doing today, guys. I didn't, like I said, Zoom was pretty much my day yesterday. We, you know, that was pretty much what I did yesterday, and I'm not doing a whole lot today. So that's all I've got to share, guys. I hope you all have a great day, and I will see everybody next time. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all then. Bye, guys.